Straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Certainly the game of the weekend, maybe the game of the year, the battle of the unbeatens as we get underway. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. This defense for the Jags, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll run forward with Pollard. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I don't believe that that was called right here in the moment. I believe this was called during practice this week, that he was going to decide to be aggressive even on his own side of the field.
Just you mean because it's the opening drive, maybe they had this scripted?
I think that he just talked about it with his team and said, listen, I'm confident in you. If we end up in this situation, we'll go for it early just to set a tone in this game.
Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. And he'll be brought down at the 27. So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give here to Pollard. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. throw for it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And now a big play to start off this drive as the shot downfield is complete. They got 29 yards that time. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40. Play fake, and now here's Zappi being chased out left. Boy, what a catch by Andrews. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. First and 10, Zappi. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll throw again with Zappi. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Chris Olave from a yard out. And the Jaguars are back within a score. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And this is back to a 5-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Houston. Jalen Waddle with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Zappi looking to throw it on 1st down. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Zappi looks to throw it. Forced out to his left. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Chris Olave with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is down to 4. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right. This will be caught. It's Waddle. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Houston. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Myles Garrett has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Zappi on 3rd and long. Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. He's got a man, complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
That's caught by the 6'8" tight end, Zach Gentry. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The Jaguars at a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Zappi back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 50. He's at the 4. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Goodness, nobody wanting to hold on to that football. 2 fumbles, one by each team on the same play. Not something you see every week.
No, not at all. And you and I both know how important possessions are nowadays in the NFL because there's not much difference between teams. So when you get a chance for a takeaway, you got to hold on to the football yourself. Don't give it right back to them.
The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Zappi to throw on first down. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the Texans will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. That's going to be caught by Waddle. On the move past the 40. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Houston. Jalen Waddle on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Now he'll let it go on the run, deep left side. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
Steps away to his left. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Bailey Zappi taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Jaguars get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
Not the first time we've seen this because this young guy, he really makes it happen. So what that tells me is the book on him has to change. You got to now plan for those legs as well as him throwing the football.
Fields it right around the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And it's a fumble. And the Jags grab it. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. Here's Zappi. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. taken at about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. Flushed out right. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. On 1st down, here's Zappi. Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Now Zappi. Being chased out left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm, incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Zappi. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. Butker's kick here is good, and with it, they have taken the lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back. It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. Finding room at midfield. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texans. Devin Duvernay. 75 yards. And the Texans have retaken a third quarter lead. And he missed it again. The 4th time now in this game alone, and that has to be great cause for concern over on that sideline. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Going play action here with Zappi.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Zappi off play action.
They'll roll him out right. Open man here is Gentry.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can he?
Yeah, he can indeed, and pretty well executed there.
And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. Zappi looking to throw it again.
Steps away. Caught on the slant. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
Looking to throw, Zappi.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Zach Gentry, a 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Jaguars have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he returns this to the 22.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking. Disruption on both sides right now.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Open man is Duvernay. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Open man is Waddle, complete.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
So roughing the passer here, even though said passer wasn't a quarterback.
And this is a call, partner, I think you might see once a decade or so. But the officials know the rules better than anyone, and you have to know them when you're on the field. Anyone throwing the ball gets the same protection as a quarterback. So if he gets hit late, that's definitely going to draw a flag.
Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Yeah, that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I like what he showed me in this game because he certainly has understood when it was time to scramble with the ball. On this play, he shows me that he knows when to throw it away as well.
On the move to his left. The tight end Jarwin with it out on the left side. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Flush to his right. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Texans answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Now Zappi.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Myles Garrett, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Zappi on 3rd down.
And he's going to go down again. Myles Garrett drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Rolling to his left. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Jags are right back in this football game.
And the tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
He'll get it inside the 20, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
It's a big play for the Jaguars. 47 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
And Zappe to throw.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Mark Andrews from 6 yards away.
And the Jags have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point game. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And it's so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Jags grab it. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line.
So problems there on the return, very costly, not what you need when you've just surrendered the lead.
Not at all, because this now has a chance to really snowball on them quickly. Their offense was on the sidelines talking about getting on the field and getting that score back.
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal?
Henry again.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Derrick Henry punching it in from a yard away.
And the Jaguars are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
And the holding penalty sets them back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive. Back to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, first and 10. They're going to look to throw. And that should do it. Picked up by D.J. Reed.
And the Jaguars are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. He'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Texans are right back in this football game.
Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coach.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by D.J. Reed.
And the Jags are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would they have? Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown. Mark Andrews with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the the Jaguars add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point by Butker is on target,
and that will make this a 19-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
That was the safety, Marcus May, who got the sack there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Josh Allen providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Now it looks like he'll throw here. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Play fake, and now here's Zappi.
Forced out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And they were really helped by their